Ugh, state of the galaxy, or my galaxy, state of my galaxy. Alright, so for starters, this might be a little bit goofy, but I have not really been working on Supreme Leader Kylo. I know he's important, I need to, because then that'll help me tear up Arena and have a really good something in my squad. I just haven't been working on him though, because the things he needed were 2 of these and 2 of these. So I actually got both of them laid on today. This one and this one I laid down on today. But I haven't been laying down this stuff because it's like somebody else could have used it, and I felt like the other person could have used it for a better purpose, whether that's going to gear 12 or even going to gear 13, where if I gave it to Kylo, 1, he needed 2 of them, so giving him that 1 in the moment wouldn't have done anything for me big picture, and 2, I mean, he's only going to go to gear 10. What's better? Someone going to relic status or just gear 10? Relic status. So he's been, I don't want to say on the back burner, he's favorited, he's been favorited the whole time. The plan is to work on him, but it's just not something I've been doing yet. Although now he is my target, I don't really have anybody else that I'm focused on working on, so he will be getting it. Anyhow, moving on. I think last month Asajj was sitting up here. Not too much has happened with her. She's Relic 4, same as last month. I finally got around to starting her mods. She has one that's 6 dot. Technically, she could have a second one. I just need more of these yellow things, whatever they're called. Pulse modulators. But as you see, I have everything else. So, let's see. Come on, back up. I think this month I also got Magna Guard and Droideka up to Relic status and Relic 4, which is where I max them out at. I think also, as far as mods go, they're in order for who I'm going to work on next. I try to work on their mods in order of who I got to a status that I want to work on the mods. Same as Zeta's. And, so anyways, I think after Asajj gets to Relic 4, it was Droideka and then Magna Guard. So they're already in order on who I'm going to work on next. I was kind of working on Battle Droid. I sort of am, mildly. Like, I'm working on this right now. This uses the mod energy. I mean, ship energy. But I'm not really working on them too hard because, like I said, my focus now is Kylo, so I'm not going full on Battle Droid, but if stuff comes up that I can lay down on him, then I will happily lay it down on him. I think this month I worked on Cara Dune. Not sure if I have. Well, sorry to bring it up again, but I worked on her. Nothing crazy. I just did as much as I could do, which was gear 8, almost gear 9. I think she needs that dumb hammer thing, which I'm gonna give to Kylo. So, but yeah, she's got her Zeta. And actually today, so as of me recording this video, it is it's like 8:53 p.m. So around 5:30 p.m. So basically 3 hours ago, I worked on Queel. Same situation. He's gear 8. What he needs is actually a little bit easier. It's just these things. I only say they're easier because they come as prizes and challenges. So at least I know I can relatively easily farm that. He actually has a Zeta already too, because another thing that's cool is I'm finally caught up on Zetas. Every character that I've worked on doesn't need their Zeta if they had a Zeta, so that's cool. So when I worked on Queel, it was weird because I was just going through, upgrading his moves, just powering through, boom, 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 and then I think it's this one that has the Zeta. And then when I got here, it says Zeta, upgrade the Zeta, and I'm like, wait, what? Zeta? And I'm like, well, I guess nobody else needs it, so yeah, here you go, Queel. Alright, who else did we do anything to? I don't think anybody up here I really did anything to. These guys are... You know what I mean? Like, what I mean is I haven't upgraded anybody's relic status to anything further. Battle Droid. I'm not sure if last month I got him up to relic status. I might have, I might not have, but the thing that did happen to him this month is I got all his mods up to 6 dot. Let's see, anybody else got any cool news to share? I know I do have a couple characters that have had some progress, so I don't think it's anybody with their Zetas up here. I think all these characters are pretty solid as is. I'm just slowly looking, just so I don't miss anything. Well, now we're just on to random characters. So a couple things that happened is, one, I think it was this month, I got Lando up to gear 12, which the super cool part is, look at that, he's already halfway to gear 13. Like, he was relatively easy to actually get to gear 12, and then it was a cruise to get this left side of the gear circle filled up, so that was kind of cool. It's only cool, I mean, at the end of the day, Lando doesn't really matter, so that's not what's cool. He doesn't have a ship. Does he have a ship? He should have a ship if he doesn't. I don't think he does, actually. But anyhow, what's cool about him is because you need him for Jedi Knight Luke, so it's not fully a requirement. He's got to be Relic 5, but still, it's, you know, some progress towards Gear 13. Gear 13's a pain in the butt, so any progress is good progress. Who else got up there? Ooh, Akbar. Akbar might have been this month, too. I know he was recent. Which, again, he's not somebody I really care about, but he does have a ship, so I figured, man, whatever. Not like I ever use his ship, but... Now, last month, this one happened. Poe happened, I'm pretty sure he happened last month. I'm only mentioning him again because I think I might have forgotten to say something. I mean, I don't care about Poe, I don't care about the Resistance Squad, so it's not something that I am going to keep in the forefront of my head, but... If I didn't say anything, last month he got to Gear 12. Where is he? So I can get... Oh, I'm touching him. So I can keep track. Did anybody else get boosted up? Oh, yeah. Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. He actually cruised right along to Gear 12 as well. So he was sitting at Gear 10 for the longest time. And whatever he needed to go to Gear 11, it might have been those gold balls. Are they in his package just so I can show you what I mean? They might not be. You know those gold balls. I don't know what the real name is called. Anyways, those gold balls. I think he needed those just to go to Gear 11. And I had them, and I didn't know who to put them on. So I was like, you know what? I'll put them on him. He's got that ship with Biston. What's it going to hurt? So I laid it down on him. And then he basically had... He had 4 out of the 6 gear pieces already ready that I could lay down on him once he gets to Gear 11. And one of the gear pieces was pretty easy. It was, you know how those final ones are. They're 3 parts. But one of them I had 2 out of the 3 already. So I fairly easily farmed the 3rd piece, laid that on him, and then I just had 1 to work on, which I didn't have any of it. I think it needed the balls, the hammer, and those rods. I don't know what they're called. Are they in here to show what the rods are? No. I think I know somebody who needs the rods, just so you can see what I mean. It's, where is she? Rey. I think she needs them. Yeah, these rods, the MK4 things. Actually, I think this is the exact piece that he needed. So, anyways, I was able to... I think I focused on farming the hammers, and then jeez, come on. And then I sort of farmed these by going to, like, the guild store and such, and I was able to just build this up. And stop it. And then the same situation with this. I was able to fairly easily get these through the guild store. So it kind of worked together nicely, and I was able to relatively quickly get them from Gear 10 to Gear 12, probably a week total. So that was cool. You know what? We're going to do this on the video too. Get her mod boosted up. Boom. Now she's got all gold mods. It's ironic actually that I see this, because I'm pretty sure this is the other piece that Scarif Rebel Pathfinder needed. There's 26 out of 50 right now because I had enough. 50 out of 50 or whatever it was, 60 out of 50, let's say. And yeah, when I laid it down on him, obviously it got consumed. But I think this is what it was. I had those balls, I had this thing that has the plus on now, and then all I needed was this. Which at that time I was probably fairly close, like maybe 40 out of 50. So that's why that one was super easy to lay down on him. Anyhow, where is he now? Just so I can... Oh, there we go. Keep on where I was at. Did I get anybody else boosted up? Snowtrooper already was, right? I don't think I just did that. Alright, as far as these Zetas go, Young Han, Ahsoka, and Night Sister Initia all have their Zetas. Kind of pointless because they're all low gear. I mean, you're Gear 8, you're Gear 8, and you're Gear 8. But at the end of the day, it gets those Zetas handled, so it's kind of cool. Wampa. Was Wampa this month? Did I get Wampa to 7-star this month? I think. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't know. If I did, I did. If I didn't, I didn't. I don't know. Any of these characters have anything happen? One thing I've been thinking about doing, but it never happens, is I've been thinking about writing down every achievement that happens in the month, so then A, I don't forget anything, and B, I can be more to the point. Otherwise, I just end up scrolling through, trying to remember what happened. Just be easier if it was to the point, you know? I think I got Resistance Hero Poe up to 5-star. Nothing too special. I'm not even trying to work on him. I'm trying to work on Piet. But he's on the same node as Piet is, and his drops are double drops where Piet's are single, so I'm getting way more of him than Piet. See, Piet's just dangling here at 4-star. What else? I don't think there was any new characters this month, just thinking about it. The only new one was Galactic Legend Kenobi, but that does me no good. I can't get him. Alright, so that about handles it here. The only other difference that I made this month is... Oh yeah, 2 differences actually. One is Beskar Armor Mando I've been working on. Well, the event. So I'm at 220 out of 330. I'm pretty sure So I think I only was able to do 1 node, because that's when I worked on Queel today, because he's the next node, but he's not strong enough. I gotta work on Queel more. He can't... There's 2 enemies, and I can't even kill one of them. But the node before that was with Cara Dune and Mando, and I was able to breeze through that, so I got 55 shards. So prior to today, it was 55 less than that, which is... What? 165? 175? 65. So, and then I've been working on Arc Trooper, because I figure he's someone fairly easy to get. He's only in Cantina battles, and I'm like, it's kind of dumb to have a character sitting here that I don't have unlocked that's actually not challenging. You know what I mean? Challenging like he's not like a Galactic Legend or something like that takes a lot of work. He's someone kind of basic. So normally I like to work on the relic amplifying materials and just kind of beef up my inventory of that, but I figured I'll work on him instead for now, at least to unlock him. I mean, I might as well go all the way in 7-star, but at least unlock him so I can get him out of the locked section. I thought I had one more story down there. Oh yeah, General Skywalker. I've been trying to work on him too. I don't remember if this is from last month or this month, but I made it to the final node now. The one that uses the droids. That's why I've been working on all my droids. To get them stronger in the hopes that I'll be able to do this. It took forever to clear Phase 2. And now it's going to take forever to clear Phase 4. But hopefully sometime relatively soon I'll have him. And then it's just the process of taking forever to be able to buy his shards from the Galactic Battle store. It's kind of stupid that they do that when you think about it. It's just annoying. Make this take even longer. But yeah, so that's what's going on there. Let's see. I don't think anything happened in ships at all. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm trying to think if anybody... The only one would have been Biston's ship, which even then it's still way down here, but the only thing would have been because of Scarif Rebel Pathfinder becoming Gear 12. No, I'm not trying to re-click that. Come on. I don't think anything else happened in ships. Let me just browse through. I am still trying to farm a few. I mean, I'm trying to get Poe's ship up to 7-star. I'm trying to get Imperial TIE Bomber up to 7-star. I'm casually trying to get Rebel Y-Wing up. It's not a super priority, but when I think of it, I do try to farm it. I mean, because it's close. It's at 36 out of 100. You know what I mean? It's almost 7 stars, so that's why I figure I might as well finish it off. Yeah, that's probably it. And then, well, there's 2 more things. One is, like I said, I got Akbar up to Gear 12, so now, you know, his ship's got a little bit of a boost because of that. 45, 615, 45, 142. Huh. And then the other thing is the finalizer. With these events, we just recently had one the other day, maybe 2-3 days ago at this point, so I was able to get 10 more shards. There might have been one earlier in the month, so we got 20 more shards in total. Nothing too special, but it's still something. It's that much closer to 7 stars, so that's cool. That might be about it, I think. This might be a kind of a boring month. I don't think I have anything else to report. I guess looking forward, my only things are A, to get Asajj Droideka and IG Magnagard, get their mods up to 6 dot. I plan on working on Supreme Leader Kylo. In the meantime, I might work on Queel a little bit, only because this is sort of easy. Like I said, it's from challenges, so you have that event on Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays, I think. So, you know, you can get you get what, like 20 a day or something? So that's 60 in those 3 days, so it's fairly simple enough to get. It's not like a real farm, you know what I mean? I'm not really working hard to farm it. It's kind of just a gimme. So I might lay it down on him. After that, I'm not really going to farm him, though. You know, wherever he's at will be good enough. Hopefully it's good enough to do the Mando event and get me a little bit further. But, speaking of the Mando event, but for now it's just not something that I can get any further on, just because he's not strong enough. Yeah, so here's where I'm at. Queel, he's just not strong enough. And as I said, where are you? Whoops, wrong guy. Not yet. Sometime in the future we'll be working on you. Whoops, go to event. Yeah, so like I said, the thing that's cool about this is, as you see, General Conflict Phase 2, that was 3-star. This took me forever to be able to do it, and then when I did it, it was like a breeze. It was kind of cool. And as far as seeing red, I've seen videos on YouTube, like Arnold2101 and other YouTubers, and it's like they took multiple tries to get this done, and I don't understand it. It took me 1 try. It was easy. All I did was kept using his specials. I spammed the heck out of his specials, and I dominated. It literally took me 2 minutes to do this event. I did it in 1 try. And it's not because I remembered what they did on their videos, Arnold and stuff. I haven't seen those videos in a long time. I probably watched those videos when Gas came out, because that's when Arnold would have done the event and covered it. And that was what? A year and a half, 2 years ago? So I don't even remember what the strategy was. So I just, relatively speaking, I went in blind. It was like a born-again virgin situation, you know what I mean? I don't remember the event. And 1 try, I was like, why did they struggle? I remember they struggled. Like, I'm pretty sure Arnold took like 2-3 tries to be able to do this. So I'm like, what? What did you do? The basics? I feel like he was probably trying to implement strategy. I think he was probably reading the what the moves do and thought he had a strategy going, and so he kept using the basic or something, but it ended up backfiring on him. Where me, I was just like, yeah, the specials, that's going to be more brute force, we'll power through it, and my stupid strategy ended up working. But this Clash and Camino nonsense, this one down here, I think I actually covered this last month. Now that I'm going to do this, it feels familiar, like I already showed you, but whatever, we'll do it again, just to, I don't know, beef up the video a little bit more, because I feel like not much really happened this month. I suppose you expect me to surrender. I thought I would leave that up to the clones this time, and then I just get effed up, which is kind of frustrating. So I'm like, my guys are all relicked and stuff, like, come on. You know, it says you only gotta be 17,000 power. Well, my guys are way past that, and I still can't even do this. It's ridiculous. The only thing I think about that the problem could be is I don't have speed mods. So I'm thinking maybe my guys are slow? Maybe that's what's hurting me? I don't know. Alright, stop that. Jeez. Stop that. Why does he taunt? Wonderful. We're not even going to be able to take anybody out, and then he's going to be standing again. See, that's the problem, too. Like, this doesn't help. I need to take these guys out. Oh, nice. All right. Yeah, go to sleep. Yeah, stop it. You're supposed to be sleeping. All right, you knock that off. Why? Stop. No. Well, there goes that. Alright, kill him. No, why is he standing already? I did not even pay attention to that. See, now it's just like, what's the point? I'm not going to be able to do it. Well, yeah, Droideka. Yeah, he'll be able to do it. Oops, that's probably the wrong move. Whatever. And there you go. So, see, this is my situation. It's ridiculous, and I don't know what to do to get past it. So, it is what it is, I guess. It's annoying as F, but that's where I'm at. You know, one thing I do want to show off, because it's actually kind of cool. This never happens for me. I'm in second on this. Now, granted, I don't know how many people went, but, like, I'm in a dominating second. I don't think anybody's going to come close to catching up to me. 41,228,056. I mean, this is final. I can't do any more. We're in phase 4 out of 4. I already did my part, so this is my final score. But, like, for me, that's really good. And look how close I am to being in first. It's off by, like, 500. And then the person in third is off by, what, 12 million? Well, yeah, 12.5 million. So, yeah, I mean, it might not be anything special in the grand scheme of things. Some people might be looking at this like, so. But for me, this is pretty good. I've never scored this high. I always start out high like this, and then as the event goes on, my scores get lower, and then my rank drops. I start out like first or second in the first round, and then by this point, I'm usually, you know, way down here in like 10th, and I'm like, well, I guess it's not that bad, but this is sick. I'm almost in first. And you know what I'm thinking? That guy, where is he? Obi-Wan, he has C right here. And I think that's what helps him out with being all, like, beefy and stuff, being able to be in first like that. And I'm like, you know, dang it, if I would beef up my Kylo, I'd be on the same playing field as him. That's why he's so beefy. He's got a beefy C. So I gotta get my stupid Kylo up, and then I'll be on that playing field too. I mean, who knows? Maybe C is just better. I don't know. When these characters first came out, Kylo was the best galactic legend. So, but maybe things have changed with nerfs and buffs and yada yada. But anyways, my plan is to work on this guy now. Last month I just didn't because, like I said, I felt like his gear could go, the gear that he needed could go elsewhere and possibly be better used on those other places. So anyways, though, that is it. And until the next one, you already know. I said see ya.